This next lecture is entitled The Tower of Babel, Atlantis, Troy, Evidence, History, and Myth. This is a very emotional topic, and I often come across members of our organization that join our quest for knowledge and truth, and are very passionate defenders of Atlantis, and in some cases very passionate about Troy and basically the Greek histories. And when anyone questions, perhaps the efficacy of these reports, I don't want to call them myths right off the bat, I want to call them reports, there's a lot of emotion and a lot of defense. So if you're a passionate defender of Atlantis, you strongly believe in Atlantis, just bear with me. Well, let's just go through the evidence together. And we're also going to go to the evidence for Troy, and also for the Tower of Babel and Nimrod's empire, or Nimrod's kingdom would be a better description for that. So let's start with first slide, please. Atlantis is an area that was described in Plato in his work Timaeus around 360 BC. Atlantis was reported to be beyond the Pillars of Hercules, or outside the Straits of Gibraltar. It was allegedly dating to 9600 BC. And according to Plato, it was an elaborate culture that really influenced the world. It was kind of the birthplace for knowledge. However, the Atlanteans grew very evil and then were destroyed, and Atlantis sunk beneath the waves and was destroyed. Now, when we're looking at an archaeological expectation for Atlantis, we look for a material culture. If there's supposed to be a material entity, we're looking for pottery. And when you discuss material culture, it doesn't have to be swords and spears. It can be just ordinary trade goods, especially ceramics, things that last. Ceramics or lithic technology, stone technology. Nothing survives better than good lithic or good ceramic technology. Also, any bone work. But you look for styles that are similar and that spread throughout an area. And then the archaeological correlation is, once you find this area that's defined by a material assemblage, then your next step is to say, well, is it a civilization? Is it a part of martial expansion or an aggressive polity? Or is it simply a series of, or simply related to trade, some sort of commercial activity? And different archaeologists have different solutions. But look, normally what you do is you learn for a suite of characteristics or suite of cultural characteristics, and when you have a broad expanse of different types of artifacts, it suggests more of the influence of a single polity or the spread of a culture into an area, or with more of an idea that they're occupying or perhaps conquesting a particular region. When you have the one aspect of the material culture staying the same, and one aspect of the material culture in terms of trade goods being different. And this is a good example of Mycenaean ware in the Middle Bronze Age in the Middle East, where you have very fine imported ware coming in, but still the utilitarian assemblage, the ordinary pots and bowls remaining the same. This is a good example of trade activity. Now, when we get into Atlantis,